You guys happen to see anybody, pick your head up in the hall and tell them to come in. And I don't want anybody missing the fun and festivities. Good? Excellent. So anyway. No, it did not. Scott's got to pay for that. So, you want to set everything out? Microphone check. Check. MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Travelers. Diner Squad. One in every crowd. Is everybody in that's going to be in? I want to finish one con where I don't break something. Okie doke. Who's having fun? All right, Strick, I was worried you weren't going to put your hands up. Drive a hard bargain, man. Let's see the hands of everyone who is going to compete in the badge design contest. Well, if you happen to go back in the other room, there was, on the table, a little thing and a laminator. You guys don't pay attention to anything. So
that's what we came here, so other people read it to us.
Yeah, it was a badge design station where you could do lamination and. I spent a lot of time picking out Adrian, I'll hurt you for that. I'm notorious for what, old man?
Announcing contests during the awards.
Hey. I got $20 in my pocket for the first person to take the old man out back and beat the shit out of him with his own cane.
I'll wait till you're done with the mic.
That's true. Okay, who's actually going to compete in the badge contest? I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4, 5. Okay, if you'll do me a favor, we have 3 judges. Where are our judges? They're out there? Okay. So what we're going to do, we'll take the contestants. If you'll step out with the lovely Lady Robin here, step outside for the judging. It's for judging your badges, nothing else. You're on your own. It's called social engineering. Have fun. So they're going to step outside. The judges are going to rule on that one. So we also had the Mario Kart tournament. Who actually participated? I got 1, I got 2, 3. You guys don't do anything fun, do you? Oh, Night Carnage? Ooh! Okay, so it comes down to we have 2 players left, right? Who is it? Who are our last 2 people? Well, yes and no. We're not going to watch the actual screens. They're going to compete while we do something else. But they wanted to see all the talks, so because they couldn't find the time to have the tournament, they're going to have to stand up here and compete against each other in real time. So we'll accommodate them that way because they wanted to be here for the talks. Yeah, slide over that way. You're in.
Doesn't someone else have some shit to do?
Yeah, I got some shit to do.
Before you continue, I think we have something.
What are you talking about? No. My microphone.
Give him the microphone.
Where's that other one? Right there. Right here? Okay. Thank you. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we will in a sec. Okay, so before Skydog starts going off thanking everyone here, I'd like to...
Fuck you people. I'm not thinking anybody.
I'd like to make sure he gets the thanks he deserves for putting this con and Freaknik and all of them in the past. Could we get a round of applause for him, please? Yeah, thanks. In about the only presentation I attended during this thing, you actually said you do Outerz0ne specifically not to make money, but to get everyone together and to have a great time. Well, I thank you for that. I enjoy Outerz0ne, I enjoy Freaknik, and I enjoy the work you do. I know you spend a lot of time with it. So this weekend, I asked some people to sign for you. Here, it's upside down. So we'd like to give you this. We're going to give people a few more minutes to sign it because I didn't
Where
get
the hell did you guys hide this?
my room.
Oh,
So we got a few messages, some signatures, and we'd like you to have this.
Come sign it.
Yeah. If you didn't sign it, I got markers.
awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks, Skydog. You did awesome. I know I had fun. I'm sure everyone else had fun too. Thanks, man.
Thank you very, very much. That's awesome. If my boss doesn't wonder what's going on enough when he walks in and goes, "What in the hell is hanging in your office?"
I got a mounting kit.
There, if you go on to the Outerz0ne site, one of the few images that's actually there is a picture of me sitting with my feet kicked up on my desk, which could probably get me fired anyway. The picture of me sitting there, that is actually my spot. There are 9 monitors wrapped around the desk and a little distance away from that. And the rest of the office is nothing but Outerz0ne, Freaknik, DEF CON, and ShmooCon swag and memorabilia on the wall. So people walk in and go, "Hi, can you fix my what the hell?" You know, and they're like, what was it? Which Freaknik was it? We had the robots that were attacking. Everything's a blur. I'm getting old. 2 years ago. That tells you how bad it is. So I actually have something I made for Dolomite myself that has the program sliced and diced and our badges and all kinds of stuff. And it's right behind me on my or on the wall behind my desk. From Freaknik last year, the Alien, where everyone signed the foam core, that's against one wall. DEF CON badges, and actually in the donation tank there's foreign currency. I think it's a kroner. Someone always throws one in, so it's stuck up on my bulletin board. So you'd be amazed the things that I keep like that are little sentimental pieces that really mean a lot. So it's not going to be little fucking plastic eggs either. So thank you very, very much, everyone. I appreciate it a lot. There's a mounting kit. How do you mount something like that? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should rephrase that. You roll it into a cylinder. Hey, Scott, would you do some work this weekend? I'm kidding. Would you grab some swag? Who wants some swag? Who wants some stuff from No Starch? I like it. We have No Starch T-shirts. We have books. The books are in the other one, yeah. Oh, please tell me that didn't break. Good. Yeah. Yes, you can bring those down. So, here, toss me that bag. No, that bag. I'm going to take care of this for once in a while. Let's see. Who wants a shit book?
Who doesn't already have one?
Really? Who doesn't? Does he give them like everybody or what? Actually, I want to hang on to those because I don't think anyone in here wants the Internet and Computer Ethics for Kids. They're outdated.
Like a whatnot.
Who wants a shit book?
Sure.
You can have one. Who's next?
Everybody's always trying to steal my shit. Book.
Who's in the back? Someone come from the back and get one. I got 2 left. The first 2 people from the back half of the room. Are you serious, man? Your mother will kill me if you walk home with a book that says shit on it. Hey, all right. I'll explain it to her. Hey, no. Come here. I'll explain it to her when she comes to pick you up. You have a book that says shit on the outside of it? Who had anything to do with this? Skydog did. Hey, Dev, how old are you now? Dev. Sam, how old are you now? 15. Okay. Yeah, we're not giving you a shot glass or anything that goes in it. A couple of years ago, I'm talking to Sam online, and he's like, "Yeah, I really want to show up to Outerz0ne, but my mom won't let me." I'm like, "What the hell, man? Why can't you show up?" Well, it turns out at the time I think you were either 12 or 13 or something like that. It was 12. And I said, have your mom call me. So I get this phone call from his mom. Hi, how you doing? Yes, I'm Scott. Well, my name's Trevor. But, and I have this full conversation with him. Yes, we'll watch out for him. He'll be fine. So, you know, you got to start early. You got to get him in and get him going the right direction. So, do what? I'm not. No. I have one kid. That's bad enough. Trust me. When he's not trying to blow something up. So what do we got? I'm going to take the top three. How's this? Come here. What's the first trivia question?
What's the first trivia question?
Ask. Come on with a good
I want to
trivia.
come up with a trivia question? All right.
42. Dude, we did that earlier. Oh, there we go. I've already answered that one incorrectly. What is best in life, Conan? Who can give me the line? What is best in life, Conan? And not we're talking Conan O'Brien. We're talking Schwarzenegger, Conan. Does anybody know that one? What you got? Stand up. Dude, that's close enough. Hey. Hacking the art of exploitation. All right. Round of applause. Thank you, sir. You got nothing? Dude, you got nothing. Think of something. I'll get back to you next week. Shit. Scott, trivia question. Dude, you got to do some work this weekend. Yeah. What? Who invented the GUI operating system?
Al Gore!
No, he invented the internet. Who said Xerox? Xerox is incorrect? Stanford Research did. Well, now you fucked up that question. So anyway, who's next?
The guy that invented the GUI interface was the same guy that invented internet porn.
Really?
The GUI interface.
We got.
In the first episode of the IT Crowd, the first thing you hear Moss say on the telephone is,
You again?
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
"Nope.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you tried forcing unexpected reboots?"
Is that the correct?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Sucks to be you.
Is the answer to this question no? Bam, you win.
You win. You got the art of debugging with GDB, DDD, and Eclipse. Give me two more. Who does graphics?
Yo.
What's the standard unit for measurement in the printing industry? There you go. It's a pica. Thank you very much. One piece of knowledge I've got there. Damn, I wish I was a shell coder. Anyway, I'll get back to that. You want that one? Come here. Come here. Walk around. You really want the wicked cool shell scripts?
Oh, yeah.
You have to do this for me. Step over here. You have to admit defeat with your modded, just hot killer Nintendo when you got dogged in Mario.
Okay, so there was a competition for the Nintendo DS, and I epic failed. I had a hacked ROM and everything, and I still lost. So I just don't know. Some guy, he had a shortcut in one of the maps, and it didn't matter that I had a rocket car. He's still just completely ran.
You know, seriously, that's the kind of thing you have to deal with. Man, it didn't matter I had a rocket car. I just couldn't make it happen, okay? Can I get a round of applause tonight? Enjoy your book. Thank you, sir. Are we done yet? What are they, driving in reverse? What else we got to give out? Give me a no-starch bag. Here. We have a winner. Well, okay. What you got? What, are you saving a screenshot? Come on, dude. Just close it. Church. Church is the winner of our Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS game. Can I get a round of applause? You got a no-start shirt and a GameStop coupon. Excellent, excellent. I wouldn't know what to do in that place if I had to. Where are our badge entrants? Can I see Sarah Sprinkles, please? Sarah. What? It says that. Okay. Did I get it wrong? Oh, yes. You're standing on my banner. What the hell? That's cute. Sprinkles, please. K, thanks. And the badge with sprinkles. So what do you want? We got books. We got the no starch press bags. You want a bag? There you go. Have it. Alrighty then. One of the things. Anyone having a good time? Okay, good. We put a lot of time and effort into doing this. I got a little bit behind schedule and didn't get some of the things I wanted to get done. I got a lot of the things I wanted to get done. I have not had enough partying yet, so you guys are going to have to help me with that. I don't want to remember my name tomorrow if I can get away with it. Spirit of St. Louis. The Spirit of St. Louis room after this. I actually, can you grab a bag? Do something, Scott. So I did make some bags. We have the T-shirts. I made bags with the T-shirt graphics. If anyone wanted a bag or you knew someone who wanted a bag or whatever, we were selling them for $10 a piece. So if you'd like one, Lady Merlin's going to handle that. I'd appreciate it. Who all got a T-shirt? There are more people than you guys. Who all ordered one and has yet to pick it up? If you'll make your way to the front, over here on to the right, get your damn shirt. I appreciate it, guys. So, like, doing the T-shirts just in time, does that work for everybody? Would you rather, like, they be sitting on the shelf and just grab and go, or is it okay?
Works okay.
Yeah. You have to blame little Al for that one. He said I had to do it, and so I did. It works well for us. If you can imagine, our numbers are pretty thin, so when I buy a shirt, if I don't print anything on it, I actually can use it for something else later on, like the next year. So I have very few of them that have Outerz0ne previous graphics on it that I can't do anything with. So I appreciate you kind of hanging with us, letting us get your orders, and coming back a little bit. A lot of people stood there and asked questions because really silk screening is a dying art. So when you can stand there and watch somebody and say, "What the hell did you just do?" and have someone actually explain it to you, it's kind of nice. So, and I like to talk, if you haven't noticed. Huh? Actually, they sit on the shelf for a couple of months just because I'm lazy. But I've made a sort of a pact that I will never reprint the image that I've done for a con. And the fuck you too. No, it's seriously like here we have these are the VIP bags for the speakers and staff. Only speakers and staff get them. It's one of those things that we try to. Who said eBay? It's me, man. We try to make it special. I mean, like I said, I'd love to fly everybody in and have their own hooker for them and everything, but we just can't make the numbers work. So because of that, we try to make some certain special things for people who have worked for us and come in to do talks and everything. So I don't reprint shirts. I don't give away swag that was meant for vendors or staff or speakers. The best way to get something like that is to pony up and do a speech or get on staff and help us do something. We had a lot of people that stepped up to do staff positions, and I really appreciate them, which I'll go through and thank them in just a bit. So, yeah, where's my beer at? Actually, I want a Blue Moon. Don't throw it. Can we roll the banner up real quick, and we'll open it up a little bit later?
I think you should also note that you can give a talk on just about anything. I can give a talk on getting laid.
I didn't get to watch it, so I have to watch that on video later on. Unfortunately, it's not going to be available online. Is that what I heard? The restricted release. You got to make a phone call, say a password.
This is for Sam.
Oh man.
We get the emails to some of those. He's the second runner-up with the badges.
There you go. That'll work. Where'd Sam go?
I kind of do.
Someone tell me when Sam comes back in the room. Okay, so I try to come up with some interesting little contests and things to do. Normally on the badges I have some sort of really weird, cute thing that you have to match up, and unfortunately I had taxed my brain. I couldn't come up with anything really neat and new that hadn't been done or was a deviation from something that had been done before by us. Do what? Yeah, pretty much. Now everyone give a group hug. I'm leaving. So 1 year I did QR codes where you actually had to scan the code and it had numbers embedded in the information there. We had large numbers on one side and the square root on the other, and you actually had to do some math. Boy, that screwed people up. Last year during Traffic Con, which was a 9-hour debacle to get from Nashville here, I actually sat down and wrote some code that did characters. It had all the wingdings and things like that you had to match up that went down the side of it. So it's fun to do something like that. It's unfortunately very difficult to find something new and refreshing every time. I don't have the budget to compete with Shmoo, who actually did laser cut metal badges 1 year that had wave patterns you had to match up, which also could be used as deadly weapons. So, yeah, we're going to restrict ourselves to plastic. So because we didn't get to do that, one of the things that we do is I think we sent Simon Tech out with $50 and said, come back with some beer. So I think I'm going to make sure my staff has something to drink and my speakers. One of the ones we like to do, who came the farthest distance? Strick, where'd you come? San Jose, California. Can anyone beat that geographic distance?
Anchorage.
You didn't come from Anchorage. Dude, you came from Murfreesboro.
30 minutes north.
Do what? 30 minutes north. You lose. Who drove more than 4 hours? Yeah, I drove 7 or something. Strick, come up here and get a beer. I suggest the Blue Moon. Who was actually in a car traveling longer than that? Okay, I got 10 hours. Who's got 11? Who's got longer than 10 hours?
How long did it take us to get here from Nashville plus 3 hours?
Fucking forever. No, actually, it took us about 6.5 hours plus the 3-hour transit.
So that'd be 9 hours.
Yeah, you lose. Who had the 10 hours? Who? Oh, you suck. I know where you came from. Sit down. Would you drive backwards half the way? Hey, Adrian, go get a beer. Sounds good. So, geez. I think I did that one earlier. Who was here last year? Okay.
I've been here all 6 years.
Shut up. So was I. So you're nothing special. Sit down. Oh, I thought you were sitting down.
He's got a good height to weight ratio, apparently. Animal height to weight ratio.
I'm going to watch it later, I promise. All right, who is here for Outerz0ne 4? Okay. 3? All right, then in the herd, who is here for Outerz0ne 2? Oh, man, it is getting thin. How old are you in the back, man? 21? 24? Can I see some ID? Everyone here who was here for Outerz0ne 2, come back to the back and get yourself a beer. Your pick. Thank you very much, guys, for sticking with it. It's the repeat business that makes it so profitable.
How many times was Outerz0ne at the same time that was in Outerz0ne?
Oh, 3?
I think 3 years.
3 years? 3 years we occupied the same hotel as Outerz0ne. I really feel like I should send a letter or something and say, dude, I'm sorry, but...
What's on the back of the first badge?
Oh. Who knows what was on the back of the first badge?
Plastic. It was.
No. It was a pictogram. What? Sam? Oh, hey Sam, how's it going? Is your mom here to pick you up? Okay. Just so we're valid here, I got the Internet and Computer Ethics for Kids that might balance out the other book I just... Hi, Mom.
Well, thank you. Maybe she can learn how to AOL.
Ooh. Hey, come in. Hey, Sam. Sam. Dude, is that your real name? You never respond to it. So, as you're probably the youngest person to attend the conference, and I can't give you a beer, you can share this. We have the Play-Doh Mr. Potato Head. Hey, Mom, can he come back next year? Can he come to Freaknik? Aww. If we have someone to chaperone you, can he come to Freaknik? Yeah, he's a good kid. So if he can come, we appreciate it. Now, if you'll put your fingers in your ears, I'll do the rest of my spiel. Anyway, someone legitimate in the room. It's a mother. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Okay, so here's the fun one. I know who's going to win. Who's the oldest person in the room? Let's start 90 years old and less. How old are you, Zip? How old are you? 60 plus? Come on, what number? Come on. Huh? So he's 68. No. Well, we believed you on last year, but your hair went gray this year, so. 66. Can I have a round of applause for the 66-year-old man still making the cons? He'll be at DEF CON this year. We'll get him a rascal. Can anyone beat 66 years old? If he makes another smart-ass comment, guess what you're going to get to do? No. So, normally, I'd make you come up here and get a beer, but Pres Mike, would you take him one so he doesn't break your hip on the way back? What do you want? I'm kidding. Newcastle, the Blue Moon, what do you like? You can't? Give me the Play-Doh. Where did it go? Yeah? I am trying to run a legitimate conference. Hey, Zeb, did you get her number too? There, yeah. I'm sure I'll come up with something good after this for a contest. At the end of the day, it's hard to come up with really good contests, so what can you say? And then some people won't back you up because their brain cells are fried from last night.
Drink that Mad Dog yet?
No, actually that is tonight. So. Yeah, we're going to break out the MD 2020, baby. So, has everybody looked at the T-shirt graphics? Everyone took a look? Okay. What was the contest, Ziploc, that I announced earlier about the T-shirt graphics?
Two people who were named on the shirt who weren't physically here for the convention last year.
Correct. And for those of you who can't hear his feeble voice, that was, I love you, dude. You know I do. There were two names listed on the back of the T-shirts for this year of people that actually were not in attendance at the con last year. Can you pick them out? You know one of them. You got to have two. Sorry. Please don't tell me you guys wrote a bunch of names on that. Strick, do you actually know who they are? And we know that one, right? Who is it? Oh, dude, you suck. That's a technicality. Come get another beer. I tell you, you can get a book. You know what? Hang on. I know there's a book in here. Here we go. Come here, Strick. I got something for you. Boy, that sounded really inappropriate, didn't it? Everybody likes No Starch? Cool. They started the manga series of books, which I'm old enough I can't understand them. But you know what? We have something for you. We discussed it earlier. One way or another, you were going to win this. It's the Manga Guide to Databases.
Oh, wow. I have not seen this
You
yet.
have not seen it.
This is awesome.
Yes, that for some reason that should work well for you in many different levels. It's manga, I don't know. So no one knows the two names on the back of the shirt. Nobody. Does anyone do in the contest? I mean, we're just picking things at random. Dude, I announced it earlier in the day. What, were you asleep?
We had to have been sober last year to remember.
Well, listen to all the bullshit excuses from you people. Have you guys ever been to DEF CON? Have you ever seen the contest that Lost puts on? Mine is like, what's 2 plus 2? Your answers are 3, 4, or 4. Lost literally puts, like, you have to crack something open and do cryptography and then drive somewhere and dig something up and ask a dead body something. I mean, this is technical stuff. Next year, guys, pay attention to the contest. Tiggles? Who are they? No. He got Mark Twain on the technicality. There's actually one on there that no one's going to figure out. But Rick Dakin is actually listed on the shirt, although he is never in attendance. Well, he was at Outerz0ne 1, but the joke about that is Al Stroger signs Rick Dakin's name to it every freaking year. So every year I put his name on it. Rick's showing up for the first one, and that's it. So, hey, Tiggles, come get a beer. Anyway, the second one was J-Boy Z, listed on the right-hand side about midways down. If you looked at my name, and not mine, shit, that's mine. The beer's over there. Pay attention. If you looked at all the names, you'll notice that my handwriting is the same on both of those names. So I was bored. What can you say? Who did the... did everyone see the website when it was just the OZ6 graphics up? Okay, did you guys find the steganography? Did you actually break it apart and find the riddle that was in it? Seriously. You know how long it took me to do that? There's actually, in the original graphic... No, I'm fucking with you. I just wanted to see how many people go, dude, that would have been cool! No, I didn't. No, some of us are employed, and we had real work to do. Thank you very much. No. Boy, what a pain in the ass. So, let's see. We got all kinds of swag going here. What do I have? I think I would throw them into the crowd, but I don't have to pick them up later on. How much do they weigh? What are you going to weigh them now? I tell you what, when we get done, you have to come up and give me a really good reason why you want a book. Because I could stand here for hours and try to figure, okay, we'll hook you up. That works. Phonics work for me.
I am about to take calculus.
Do what?
I am about to take calculus.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
They require it to sell drugs now.
Calculus to sell drugs.
You have to have calculus to sell drugs now.
Why? Ratios?
I don't know. It's too many drugs for me to remember. So
Oh,
they're requiring all their guys to have calculus now?
you guys are terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, this is kind of scary. I actually have a list of things that I was going to go through, and I'm somewhat organized on that for the first time at the last thing of the entire weekend. So, usually what we do is I have graphics, the shirt graphics or the program, and I have all the speakers sign it. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get all that prepped, and we auction that off, and basically the proceeds of that go to help pay for the con. It's something, I don't pretend to think that Outerz0ne will go down in the history books for anything other than just being a really fun time. But for me, like I say, with the swag and things that I've collected, when people walk in the room and they go, dude, what is that? That's my, check this out. Yeah. And then I turn back and they've got that blank look. And they're like, what? So I have a print up here that I did. It's on cardstock. If the speakers and the staff, when they get a chance, would come up and sign the outside of it, I want something to put on my wall at work to remember this year. Yeah, it's in my pocket. Oh, that's my dick. Anyway. Oh! That's so wrong. Wiping the Sharpie off? I'm not riding commando. What are you talking about?
Silver, not white.
Who saw the nice big print of the graphics and everything that came up when you first went to the site, and then there was nothing else there? So everyone can come up and kick me in the ass now. So it's one of the most difficult things about doing a conference is coming up with a theme for it. Well, that and money some of the times, but coming up with a theme and then picking out what the swag is, because if you ever go to a real estate seminar, they're giving out pins, they're giving out goofy stuff. You literally have to sit down and think, what's actually usable? And I'm not giving you guys a whistle, a screwdriver, or a sharp instrument ever again. The first year I gave out whistles, they were like, dude, it's an emergency whistle. And the hotel said, would you please ask everyone to stop whistling? 2 o'clock in the morning, guys are running down the hall while they run. Never, ever do that again. Oh, that was absolutely. Yeah, there have been a few people that have shown up with things that you're just like, dude, I don't know how that works. So, make a long story longer. I was driving one day and just bing, epiphany, and came up with 2010, the year of do. Well, I'm not artistic really when you get down to it, and that may be completely evident, but what I ended up doing is I was thinking about the different stages you go through when you're a maker. You design something, you actually CAD drawings. You go through and scratch something on the back of a napkin, scrawl it on your arm in blood. I don't know, whatever you guys do for your creative process. For me, apparently, it's drive. So what I kind of put together was the design phase, the actual execution, and then the finished product. And for me, that was kind of my, the way I go through it. Every one of the boxes started out as a sketch on the back of a piece of paper, and then a CAD drawing, and then a lot of cutting and some welding, and I think I screwed my fingers up several times. I still have a sliver of metal in my finger I can't get out. That's kind of fun. So, MRI, yeah, that'll do it in a heartbeat. So, I did the original graphics. What you saw on the website was actually cropped out because my shoes, the edge of my shoes are actually showing in the original picture where I snapped it there. So I put the graphic up, and I did this at the consortium one afternoon and really enjoyed it and everything. Well, I got to thinking about it. I've got to auction something off. Normally I would do the speakers' names and everything. And the other night I sat down and recreated what's actually on the website with the original objects that were used to take the picture and everything. Unfortunately, when you hang a steel ruler off the picture and then you crop it, well, I had to take a hacksaw and cut the ruler and the chisel. No, it's not. No, it isn't.
It's more to the left than it is on the picture right here.
Can you take your cane and stomp him? I'll give you a beer. You can't drink. Never mind. You are so picky. I swear. I'm not giving you a beer. Give me the book. No, I'm just kidding. So, what we do every year is we auction something off, and basically my signature board will take place of this because this actually was going to end up on my wall. But I wanted to put something out there that meant a lot, and there are a lot of people that have actually every year kind of clamored to get whatever our auction piece was, because I'm not ever making one of those ever again, and you're probably not going to find one in the thrift store. So thank you very much. So the proceeds of the auction actually go to help pay for the con itself. I think we've done halfway decent this year, but who knows? Until we sit down and actually count it out and figure out how much money I kept spending to get stuff shipped at the last minute. So anywho, hey Billy, got any money on you? You owe me $100 from last year, don't you? Yeah, yeah, you
I
did.
think I have to go by the ATM on my way to dinner.
I'm not letting you get out of the building unassisted, okay? That's what happened last year. I gotta go. Mm-hmm.
Doubles every year, so it's 200 now.
Yeah, there you go. So, all right. Everybody ready? Everyone looks really, really thrilled at the moment. Yeah. Do I have an opening bid? No, the frame thing. Yeah, the frame thing.
3.5 cents.
3.5 cents. All right, I got an opening bid of 3.5 cents. Strick, would you please pick something at least a quarter?
20 bucks.
I don't know which one is larger at this point. Would you do the calculation?
0.1 times 1,024 is $102.40.
He's got $20 beat, like, hands down. Who can beat that?
5 Krabby Patties.
You're going to get hurt, too. You got your freaking Krabby Patty. What's the current bid again? No, give me the numeric value, not the geek value. $102.40. $102.40. I'm not looking at you. I'm just kidding. You wouldn't want that in your place. $102.40. Anyone going to beat that? $102.40. $120. Now you got to do the calculation backwards. Doesn't it suck? That's only if you want to fight with her on it. Anyone else? $120? Yeah, right. Who's using PayPal anymore? Never mind. 100 on the square root of 2. Part of our con money. That's true. That's true. Okay. What's our figure again? $141. Anyone going to beat that? $141. Going once.
I'm going to go 150 because I just want to see what next mathematical.
I don't want to see him sit back there and do some calculation I'm not going to be able to do in my head right now. That's 150.
No. I will go to ATM and get $150.
Who will go with Billy to the ATM? And, yeah, that's about trustworthy right there.
Otherwise, you know how to me.
You said 150. $150. Anyone want to beat that?
What is that, 174?
Who's done the calculation? $161.80. $161.80.
I think you should get it for that.
Strick, 161.80. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. $161.80 going to Mr. Strick in the back. Thank you very much. Would you like me to ship that to you? Would you like me to ship that to you? Are you local now or where? Oh, okay. Jesus, I knew when he said it, you guys were going there.
You're about to calculate the square root of your foot up in there.
Only after I get money, because if you don't watch it, they'll leave the building on you. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Do what? Really? Who wants the banner off the podium? $40 is the starting bid for the. Who wants a Blue Moon bottle sucked on my? Who wants a? It's not that bad. Who wants? We have 2. One of them's going to my office. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. Who wants the banner off the podium going at how much now? $40. Anyone want to beat $40? I'll even sign it, or I won't sign it, depending on what you want.
The speaker sign it. Then it's the same thing.
Huh, there you go. You want the speakers to sign it? You want the speakers to sign it? That's $50. Let me explain. Anyone want to beat $40? $40 for the banner off the podium. Boy, it's been a tough year, hasn't it, guys? I'm just kidding. You got it. $40, banner off the podium. Staff and speakers that are left get to sign it. Billy, your signature will look like a blank check. So, it's getting to that point in the evening when you're going to be happy that I'm shutting my face up now. We're going to give some books and stuff away when everyone comes up and gives me a really good excuse why I should give you a book. We have some No Starch shirts left. I really would like to say thanks to the guys at No Starch. They've always been really, really nice about just shipping us tons of stuff to give to you guys. Do what? The green books? No, actually, the Geek Mafia was Rick Dakin. So thank you for stomping all over his memory. But actually, I do need to thank Rick also. They're the guys at No Starch Press have been really great about hooking us up with stuff to give out. They never ask why. They never say, well, you guys aren't large enough to make that happen. Bill says, what do you want? And I said, I want some books. And then a big crate full of books shows up at the office, and everyone says, why do you keep getting boxes odd-shaped to your office? So if you don't mind, can I have a round of applause for No Starch Press? And Bill Pollock, thank you guys. If you get a book, if you don't mind, after you read it, if you go online and review it on Amazon, he'd really appreciate it because he gets a lot of business from people who actually give reviews. If you don't like it, say it. I don't want you to hold anything back, but pretty much everything I've ever gotten from No Starch Press has been a really, really good book, good information. When I'm done, I try to pass them on to people. So, you mentioned Rick Dakin. Rick was here at the first Outerz0ne. Well, there's something. Who's read the Geek Mafia books? Okay. Who's read the first one? Okay. Who's read the second one? Okay. Who's read the third one? You got it right there? Who's in the third one? You are. Absolutely. Page 15 actually mentions Al Stroger and myself. Bruce is? Bruce didn't show up, so it doesn't matter. Bruce had an emergency. Heidi was actually going to come down and spend the weekend with us, but they had a family emergency, so they couldn't. But if you look on page 15, it actually mentions Al and I both. If you read, do I? From Nashville. What? Slashdot?
Look it up later.
What? I haven't read past the middle of the book, and I don't want to know because someone said, "Did you read the part in the end?" And I'm like, I don't know. It's very what?
Very well written love scene.
Good deal. I don't want to know anymore. Shut up. So anyway, who saw the XKCD? Well, in my version of porn, people fuck. So the interesting thing about that book is page 17. If you read it, hopefully you purchase it beforehand or buy the PDF online via torrent. If you read it, on page 17, it describes an interaction between some guys that are having a conference, a kind of subversive thing. That's actually, except for the names, a word-by-word copy of what happened when Rick Dakin met me at the first Outerz0ne. So we had a small little room, and we've got an easel sitting up outside with a sign-in board or something like that outside, and everyone's kind of coming in and out of the room from Outerz0ne. Whoops. And this guy who's, kind of big guy, bald head, leans inside, looks for a second, ducks his head back out. And I'm like, oh, it's a potential customer, So I run out, catch him in the hallway, and then have to explain to him what I'm doing. So Rick Dakin spent, I think, 2 years traveling to different conferences everywhere to get the background to actually write the Geek Mafia series. So it was really interesting. I go, oh, wow, my name's in print, and it's not wall of the post office to the left when you go inside. Yeah, this time. Good lawyers. So I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, well, I've got nothing to do at work, so I read the next page, and then all of a sudden I realize it's actually the interaction that went on. So for me, it was really a kick to see that, because that was the start of the Outerz0ne con inside a con phenomenon, the thing that we do. So it was really neat to have it in print. So if you get a chance, the Geek Mafia series is really interesting. Rick is the guy who came up with the premise and a lot of the work for City of Heroes. And if you read the first book, it actually has sort of what happened to him. He got ousted out of his company by some jerk that worked there. So he ended up writing books for a living and enjoying life. But I can tell you about the first book. Chloe is an amalgamation of different women he's known over the years. She does not exist, and everyone asks if she does, because if she existed, there'd be a fight of every guy in this. Well, actually, there's a few guys, one in the back, that probably wouldn't be fighting over. But we'd all be fighting over her because she's absolutely cool in the book. So anyway, if you get a chance, check out Rick's stuff. I'd like to say thank you to a few people. Ziploc, I give you all kinds of hell, but I love you. I appreciate you coming out. When your job does not dictate that you go to a conference and hobnob and everything, and you still come out and hang, and you know, at 27 years old, you make it out. So everybody, huh? 20, it's 28. I'm sorry. I don't want you to make you feel too young. Uh-huh. Stop. What's the age of everyone in the room? Because this could be softcore. I'm not really sure. Yeah. That's just weird. That's interesting. I wonder. Yeah, I don't have to ask Rick if that there was any kind of tie-in there. I don't know. Someone beat him. Take the cane. Go. I'm kidding. We'll never know. So everyone, if you don't mind, give a round of applause to Ziploc for coming out. We appreciate him coming out and spending the time. I'd like to say thanks to Billy, Mr. Billy. Yeah, you.
For not paying you?
No, actually. Several years ago, you gave me a call and you said, whatever you need, anytime. And I said, what are you doing for your talk? And you said, hello. Billy, what are you doing for your talk? Hello. Actually.
I wasn't offering my speaking services there.
No, it's, yeah. Little hollow promises.
You
Yeah.
weren't here when I was talking about trying to be the big spoon for you.
Yes, I actually heard something about that, and I'll talk to my therapist on Monday about it and see what we can get from there. So Billy has been very supportive of everything we've done, where he goes to very high-end conferences and gets, I'm sure, really great bags to carry his stuff home in.
The higher the conference, the more they stiff speakers.
Really? Yeah. Well, you know what we're going to give you, Billy? Everyone's going to give you a hug. And Tillman's going to bump and grind on you.
Right here, Tillman.
Yeah, there you go. And won't go away.
Flares up on your face.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Anyway, can I get a round of applause for Billy Hoffman for coming out? I appreciate all of his support. Can I get some applause for DC 404 coming out? Come on, boys. And for Freeside Atlanta, where are you guys at? Raise your hand if you're with Freeside. Are they still here? Two guys. Tomorrow night, I think you guys have an open house. Everyone's going to kind of trek out there and check out your digs. Which ought to be fun. I want to try to make that one definitely, if it's not too late, because that 6-hour drive to go 300 miles back to Nashville is all kinds of fun. But we're going to see what we can do about that. I'd like to thank all of my staff, some of who just don't realize that they're on staff now. Carlo, hey, how's it going? Guess what, dude? Where's my shirt? Here we go. So, yeah. We actually did the special edition OZ6 staff shirt, which everyone would have been wearing earlier if I had asked them what size shirt they wore and had a chance to actually print them. But anyway, So we got your sizes. We're right after the closing. We're going to go back and knock out some shirts, and I want to say thank you to everyone. So if you don't mind, if you'll stand up and everyone will applaud. Lady Merlin, thank you for helping with the con. She ran the registration desk. Stand up. Stand up. We're not going to stop until you stand up. I am so mean. Scott Moulton, stand up, please. Hey, Scott, take your hat off. Who's this guy? If he doesn't have the hat on, no one recognizes him anywhere. Scott secured the hotel for us and took care of a lot of things and prodded me via Facebook to get me off my desk. I would... Bing! Scott Moulton has posted something on your wall. Hey, asshole, how about a website?
Not just once did I post that.
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot.
I had a schedule every 2 weeks.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, guys. Pres Mike, would you stand up? Can we get a chair for Mike to stand on? Come on, get over here. Come on. So everyone can see you. Pres Mike was one of the original members that was in on the planning for Outerz0ne. We did it via Skype in 3 weeks. Yes. Yeah, actually, it was really fun because he was drunk, and half the time he was talking about women he was trying to bang. So we put the original Outerz0ne together over Skype from 5 different states in 3 weeks. And the first time most of us got to actually hang out and talk to each other was when we got to the conference itself. So Pres Mike has a pretty busy schedule, so he won't be doing the website next year. But he always has a really good talk, some very good information. He's always a hoot to watch while he tries to hit on anything that moves. Oh, just kidding. I will be watching your presentation a little bit later. So if I can have a round of applause for Pres Mike again. Thank you. I'd like to announce a new position. You guys are dirty-minded, I swear.
Reverse cowgirl. The Spider-Man.
What?
The frothing blue moon.
Can I get another beer? No, I'm just kidding. That one's defective. I'd like to announce a new position on the staff. That doesn't get any better, does it? I'd like to announce the officer of parties. And if he would stand up, Mr. CP. Yeah, it's you, baby. That's you. Ladies and gentlemen. CP said, hey, man, I got my room. I got my flight. How big's the party? What? How many people are going to be there? I don't know, about 100. Okay, how much alcohol should I don't know, dude, really. I'm having a party. So you're now in charge of making sure we have at least one Outerz0ne room party. Right?
It's like I have to come back now.
Yeah, you got to come back.
We got to keep up the stylized badges.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he got his custom badge this year so he would actually show up and party with us. So we appreciate all the work that you've done, the cash you've put into it, your ability to tell everybody, shh, the security guard's outside. So we're going to actually forego trying to have it in your room. We're going to do it in the spirit of St. Louis. Is that the one? Yeah, where the vendor, all the hangout space was. We're actually going to have his party there. So after you get something to eat, got a good base going, come in, drink some alcohol. Who's not... And for the shittiest ringtone available, what would you like? How about a shot glass? That's... Can I get a copy of that, actually? That's...
I have my other buddy call me just to really screw him up when they're in the middle of a meeting. What
the hell? I've heard that before. Hey. What? Boy, you're just now catching up to us on that one, aren't you? So one of the things I try to take some cash every year and try to improve our infrastructure. We got a nice new backdrop, some new video gear. We actually are recording directly to SD cards. So you hit the power button, you pull the card out. Guess what? We've got video. You don't have to render it from the DVD. Adrian's really happy about that. So I came in Friday night, set everything up, plugged all the wires in, taped everything, hoping it wouldn't fall out. And I got up this morning and I walked in and I was getting ready to do video, and guess what? Scott had sat down, Steve Blind had sat down, and they're like, dude, we got it covered. We got 2 questions, this and this. And I answered them, you can go away now. No, really, you can go away now, dude. Just leave. Leave us alone. So I haven't touched a piece of video equipment all day long. It's been taken care of by Steve Blind. Can you stand up, sir? There you go. Steve Blind has been first and second position in, boy, he's been sitting in that seat and that seat for the majority of the day, actually running the video, making sure we had good quality stuff. He is the vice president. Do what? I'm getting to that. He is the vice president of the Hacker Consortium. He actually, AC represent, wore his shirt today. I appreciate that. I didn't expect him to come out and take such a commanding role in taking care of the video. So, dude, that wasn't even dirty at all. You are perverted. Anyway, if you don't mind, can I have a round of applause for Steve Blind again? Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that.
Check your phone.
Check my phone? Oh, no, I'm not playing that. This is one audio file. I'm not touching that one at all. Maybe later. So, Carlo, can you do me a favor? Can you stand up, please, sir? Carlo, I got a few emails. He's like, dude, I'm a friend of Scott. I'm coming out. What can I expect? And I'm like, it's nothing like DEF CON, and it's not like the Hacker Events Party, but it's a lot of fun. I'd like to say thank you for manning the recording side of things. Everyone, can I have a round of applause? Carlo, thank you very much. The gentleman in between, your name is Mr. Keith Watson. Is that correct? Keith, could you stand up, please? Keith stepped up from DC 404, took care of business. He's been riding, I can't even say that one. He's been sitting in that middle seat, taking care of the video. I never expected that. Thank you so much for taking care of that. We appreciate it. Can I have a round of applause, please? Get up out of the floor. You're hiding. So, some Ninja Master. He was the vice president when we were doing Freaknik in Nashville. Got to kind of see what it took to put the conference on, and has spent a lot of time lately saying, "Are you going to get this done anytime soon?" Which apparently that was his talent when we were doing Freaknik. So he's did a lot of work to put some of the games and stuff together and help me get some things organized. And I really like to say thank you for the time that you put in. Thank you very much. Round of applause for some Ninja Master. Where's the director of Sleepy Time at? Tuttle's like down the hall. He's down actually, yeah. So there was a year at Freaknik when I actually, I think I took Tuttle to the edge of having a nervous breakdown because I stayed awake. In 5 days, I got 11 hours of sleep. And Tuttle, almost matched me completely. I think he got another 2 hours of sleep. So he's been spending a lot of time with the consortium while we've been working on projects. And he did a lot of work this afternoon in the T-shirt making process to kind of finish up what I was working on. So when you see him, say thanks. Actually, give him a round of applause, even though he's not here, so he can see it on video. Let's hope he's getting some rest. So everyone's kind of seen the DEF CON videos with a cute little, they call it synchro view. I'm sorry, that's probably a copyrighted term. It has the speaker in the upper right-hand corner, the slides in the middle, the nice little logo on the bottom. Makes it really easy to sit and watch a presentation. So Iron Geek went through and figured out how to do that with AVI Synth. He's going to take the different feeds that we were able to get together rip those and get them back to me so I can put them online. So you have several different ways to watch the videos. Put a lot of time and effort into it.
And I can get them all up next week if someone gets me the logo they want in the corner.
320 by 480.
320 by 240.
Fuck, I was close, man.
Time and quarter VGA resolution.
Yeah, whatever. God, man, everyone's a critic. I'll get it to you in 48 hours. How's that? In 48 hours. He's going to... Okay, that's 3 weeks, actually. Someone had to actually... Yeah. So, I really appreciate all the work you did into developing that, and we'll get you a copy of all the videos so you can make, if you haven't got it already, to make that happen. I really, really appreciate all the work you've put into that. So, thank you. A round of applause for Iron Geek. Appreciate it, sir. Where's Arafat at? What's up, brother? Hey, thanks, man, for sitting back there in the room, taking care of business, hustling stuff for us. I really appreciate it, all right? Everyone, Arafat, one of our guys from the consortium. He was going to do one of the Bob Talks earlier, and things went a little bit long. I don't know. I think I did mine in 10 minutes, but, you know, what can you say? So he had some really good stuff he put together, but sacrificed because we were kind of skewing our time out. So thank you for everything you've done, sir. So the con itself, I could sit down and come up with, you know, hey, this is a theme, this is a swag, and show it to a hotel. But basically, I could be sitting here in a room by myself. The conference is not me. It's not the swag. It's not specifically the speakers. They're wonderful for what they do. It's for all the people that make the trip, whether it's 30 minutes north or it's from San Jose, California. Don't say it. Who said Anchorage? Smack him. No, he didn't come from Anchorage. He came from Murfreesboro. It's the actual people that show up to do the conference, that participate in the contest, that come out and socialize, have fun, party. I'm not doing this because I really like planning and ordering things online, although it is kind of fun. I do it because I get to come hang out with some of my best friends, and I really get to have a fun time. Hopefully, you get to have a fun time also. I've enjoyed the weekend. I plan to kill a few brain cells, if at all possible, once I get all this stuff packed up. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone who made the trip out, and hopefully I'll get to see you again next year. So, thank you. Shucks. So, I enjoy doing Outerz0ne. I really get a kick out of it. There has been some discussions, some things that have gone on. There's been talk, if you've ever been to ShmooCon, it's a very interesting con to go to. The quality of the information you get there, it's the same kind of speakers and everything, but they have a lot of really good corporate sponsorship, a lot of people that come out and have a lot more wilder contests and things like that. I feel that there's an opening for another conference like that in the Southeast. So there's some negotiations, some planning that's going on to do something just like that. I've actually started talking, the guy from Tenacity, Gene, that was in here the first talk of the day. We chatted with him about it, about having him and his group involved and spending some time with it. So if you go to skydogcon.com, there's actually a website there. It's a single page and some graphics. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Which I hijacked. Thank you very much. Would you? Yeah.
I had a feeling it was pirated when I saw it.
No, it was hijacked, not pirated. Yeah. It's if you pay attention to that site, as information becomes available, I don't know if what we're gonna pick for a name, the direction we're gonna go. There is an info list. If you'll sign up for that, and you'll give me your suggestions. If you know of someone that would be interested in being involved, or you want to do something, if you'll join the info list, you're throwing the party. Don't even act like you're not. If you'll join the info list and send info to me, or you can send it directly to Skydog at Outerz0ne. I'll put up a link once I set up an email address for it. I'm really looking forward to see what people are interested in a higher-end conference in the Southeast, where we can have it, what you'd like to see there, the vendors you'd like to see come out. So, yes, Daytona Beach, man, bikinis, security, what? So, yeah, it's the website. No, there's 8. Let me ask you a question. So, what'd you say? It's not about the size? It's yeah, optimize it. I got something for the fucking optimize. Yeah, I'm poning everyone's iPhone right now. Thank you very much. What's an iPhone? Droid. If you don't change what your little message tone is, I'm going to choke you. So pay attention to that. We're going to see what happens and what develops from that. I do appreciate it. So they're skydogcon.com. So we try to have a lot of fun. A lot of people that we recognize, and one that we where is okay, I guess that's all coming into play.
Tired of typing Skydog concepts and there not being enough words, so you shortened it a little bit.
Or Skydog View. There's like 17 domain names I own anyway. So. Do I?
For each picture.
Shut up, boy! I'm going to pay somebody to hurt you. Here, oh well. So once every year, everyone gets to celebrate growing 1 year older, and guess whose time it is? Little Scotty Moulton. Scotty, would you come up here, please? Come on, Scott. Scott.
The way you're rubbing
Scott.
me. I mean, I like you and everything, but
yeah, I know.
that clown thing. And
we didn't plan it to be on your birthday. Actually, if everyone wonders why it was this weekend, it was because it was the only weekend that Scott had available. So it is. Yeah, he actually planned it that way. So actually, we didn't plan it for it to be this way. It just happens to be that it is Scott's birthday. So if you don't mind, before he burns down the room, would everyone sing Happy Birthday to Scott? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scott. Happy birthday to you. So before you go actually eat something and start drinking, come on up here and we'll get you a slice of birthday cake.
drop them in a beer mug.
Drop them in a beer mug. Guys, gals, thanks for coming out. Thanks for spending another weekend with me. I appreciate everything you do. If there's anything I can do for you, please feel free to let me know. Send me an email. I'll try to read them and respond immediately. Thanks for spending the time. I do appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Come eat some cake because I'm not carrying this home. You want a book? Who wants a book? Come up here and talk to me. Hang on. Stop the rush. First come, first serve.